Hi everyone, this week we're going to look into nutrition, and it is going to be chapter 7 in your textbook. Here are some of the nutrition key terms: nutrition, carbohydrates, fats, protein, metabolism, vitamin, mineral, nutrient deficiency, RDAs, daily value, my pyramid, dietary guidelines, and nutrient density. The 6 nutrients we're going to look at today are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, and water. Those are the 6 you will need to know. Think about what in your mind is poor versus healthy nutrition. Is healthy nutrition eating fast food, processed foods, vegetables, fruits? What are good choices you could make? Is it eating only fruits good or only vegetables good? Or do you need to have a balance of a little bit of everything? So carbohydrates are made of different kinds of sugars. They can be found in cookies, fruits, milks, potatoes, crackers. There are different kinds of sugars. There are simple sugars, are one, and that has glucose is one, and it gives energy to your cells. It's like a quick energy to your cells. Starches are more complex, and they can be found in vegetables, legumes or beans, and grains. And that's about 45 to 65% of your diet or of calories is recommended as carbohydrates. Other simple sugars other than glucose are fructose, lactose, and sucrose. Glucose, fructose, lactose, and sucrose. Other complex carbohydrates like starch are glycogen. This is a storage carbohydrate, so it's where you keep your energy reserves. But if you consume too much of this, the sugars can turn into fats. The last complex carbohydrate for today is going to be fiber. Fiber doesn't really give you very much energy, and it's pretty hard to digest for humans, but it does help with lowering cholesterol, keeping your digestive tract healthy. It can prevent like constipation. And then you want to think, what are refined and unrefined grains? What does refined mean? So refined, such as like refined sugars, means that it can have less nutrients. It's broken down, there can be less nutrients. I want you guys to think about, where is the fiber in your diet? Like in the past 2 days, where would you guys have consumed fiber? Next one we're going to look at is fats. There are 4 different kinds of fats in oils. So you have saturated, monosaturated, polyunsaturated, and trans fats. So fats are also called something called a lipid, and it means it does not dissolve in water. So fat does not dissolve in water. And you can notice that if you mix oil and water together, you'll see that the oil and water are separate from each other. Saturated fats are found in animal-based foods, and too many in your diet can cause high cholesterol and weight gain. Unsaturated fats are found in plants and different plant-based oils: olive oil, peanut oil, vegetable oil, canola oil. And these trans fats, this is what you'll see on nutrition labels, is processed vegetable oils. For cholesterol, I know we keep talking about it, so cholesterol, it helps with fat digestion. There's something called an LDL and an HDL. Those are 2 different types of cholesterol. Having high LDLs gives you bad cholesterol and can cause plaque buildup in your arteries and veins. And HDL is good, it can be good at high amounts. So that's your good cholesterol. So how much should you guys consume? Of fats, about 25 to 35% of your total calories. Proteins. So proteins are meant to build and repair your cells. They also are used to form hormones, enzymes, antibodies, like when you're sick, and they're important for other molecules in your body. Proteins are made up of amino acids, and that's where you come in to eat the protein so your body gets the amino acids it needs for the building and cell repair. So you can get the complete protein from animal proteins, such as meat and fish, cheeses, eggs, and then you'll get incomplete proteins from plant protein. So you can get that from like hummus, bread, nuts, and beans. And for teens, it's about 10 to 30% of your total calories for the day. In this diagram, you'll see it says proteins to digestion. This is where your amino acids come in, and your body is absorbing the amino acids. And it's creating enzymes, hormones, antibodies. The next thing, guys, we're going to look at like vitamins for our body. So you'll want to know what each of the vitamins listed does. So for instance, you'll see vitamin C, how they're labeled on here. Your recommended daily allowance of vitamin C is about 60 milligrams. And then it says it strengthens blood vessel walls. It's an antihistamine and it builds collagen. So, and it tells you where you can find it. So you can find it in citrus, tomatoes, broccoli, potatoes, and green peppers. For vitamin B1, it's good for your appetite, your digestion, and your nerve functions. B2 helps with fat, protein, carbohydrates, and your metabolism. So you're looking at what each of the vitamins' functions are. But for example, you hear, oh, vitamin B12, that's for energy. Vitamin B releases energy from fats, proteins, and carbs. It's not made of energy, but it releases that energy. And these vitamins are to maintain your health and allow you to grow. How they dissolve depends on if they are, how they're stored, used, and eliminated. So for instance, this group of vitamins is water soluble, so they dissolve in water. This group of vitamins is fat soluble, and you'll notice it's a lot less. So A, D, E, and K. The ones that are fat soluble stay in your body for a longer period of time. And you'll see they help with vision, hair growth, bone and teeth structures, blood cells, your muscles, the ability for your blood to clot, like stop so you don't bleed out, and different minerals. Minerals are used for enzyme activity and bone formation. So you'll see different minerals listed: calcium, phosphorus, potassium, magnesium, and these are similar to vitamins. And you want to think also, too much or too little can result in an imbalance or malnutrition. So you're not getting the right nutrients or the right balance of nutrients. So you want to think, how much calcium, sodium, or iron do you need in the day? So you guys can think about that. How much calcium, sodium, and iron. Iron you'll find in like your cereals. Sodium is like your table salt, so different things with salt in it. And then calcium, that's where you'll find in your milk products, your broccoli. And last of all is water. So how much water do you lose in a day? How much water should you drink in a day? Why do you think dehydration is dangerous? So you should have about 8 glasses of water a day. The way you lose water, so you can lose it through your waste, through your urine, through your sweat, by just breathing. You have water coming out of your body. So think about the image. Why drink water? Water can help you lose weight. It can give you healthy skin. It fights infections. Think about your daily intake of water and think that about 70% of your body is made up of water.